Hi guys, I'm Gollum from the Trading Fellowship, and today we're going to take a higher term time frame look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, see if we can identify some points of interest and make plans for the next week. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's do some TA. Following on from the last stream, we've clearly had an expansion to the upside, which we expected. We've got the yearly pivot. I'm still expecting that to be cleared. So there are a few things I'm looking for. This would be ideal. This is my ideal move. We have equal highs, relative equal highs. So what's that? 21,484, 21,464. So I would like to see that taken. We have new weekly pivots. The pivot is untagged. We have R1 just above these relative equal highs. I would like to see buy side taken, R1 tagged, and then a retracement. This expansion has been, it was nice to see. But we do have some nice zones below us. So we have a BPR, we have the weekly pivot. I would like to see the weekly pivot broken. I'd like to see S1 and the Yoda zone tested, the daily Yoda zone. And from there we can look for longs back up towards the yearly pivot. There are obviously other levels below as well. But personally, I would like to see either the BPR hold us up, get some form of lower term time frame consolidation, because obviously this is a daily chart. So if we can take that high and retrace, I'll be monitoring these key levels, and when we get there, I'll drop onto the lower term time frame, and when we get a break in structure, I'd look for entry and look to trade it back up towards the yearly pivot. This will get tagged. Like last year, this was the high. So we also have a daily swing high. This is a weekly order block, the red highlighted section. So once we get up there, I would like to see us, I'll just take the weeklies off. I would like to see this high taken, take the buy side, take all the liquidity stacked above it into the weekly order block, clear the yearly pivot, and from there I would be looking for short trades, swing shorts. I'd obviously initially, the way I trade it is I would look for a scalp entry or a day trade entry, and then from there I'd look, once I've hit my initial target, close 50%, and because I'm expecting an expansion to the downside or looking for a large move, I would leave a portion to run with a trailing stop loss. I don't want to see this level broken. When we look at the weekly structure, you can see the structure here. This was the original low, this was the high, this was the next, this is the lower low, so this is the key high. We do not want to see price, for anyone bearish and looking for lower prices, we don't really want to see this broken and traded above. We have enough, I'd say we have enough in our way to stop us. So ideally for me, we would take buy side, destroy these equal highs, get a retracement to rebalance, because I don't like the way we drop. We leave imbalances on the way down, consolidation, we break lower term time frame structure, impulse to start the new year, and we're clearly seeking out that yearly pivot, and obviously buy side. So that's my goal for the next week. Of course, we have the weekly pivots to trade, so again, nothing preset, just a simple case of, this is a daily chart, These are my daily levels. These are my HTF point of interest. And this is obviously a weekly order block. So I know the levels I'm looking to trade and that I'm willing to trade. Any retracement, obviously, if we hit the weekly pivot and we get a clear consolidation and breaker structure and it looks like, yeah, that's as far as we're going, I will look for a scalp long and I'll look to run it up here. But ideally, we would get a slightly deeper retracement, look to rebalance. Right, imbalance is on the way down, imbalance is on the way up. I'd like to drop, consolidate, get people panicking a bit, thinking, oh no, here we go again. And then, yeah, we can run and clear that yearly pivot. It's very much the same with Ethereum as well. And these are the levels I'm looking for. I would like to see Ethereum hold up slightly better than Bitcoin on the retracement. Clear the weekly pivot and consolidate. But then obviously this is the yearly pivot at 1670, 1675. Again, this is the high I want to see held. I don't mind if it runs up on lower term time frame. These are relative equal highs. So I wouldn't mind if Ethereum pushed up and took those. But again, I wouldn't be too, personally, I don't really, we have also, so this is kind of tells me that I'd like to see us come back down. I'd like to run up, take out them equal highs. We have the order block on the daily. I'd like to see that tagged. Yeah, there's a few levels to the downside, but the way I would look to trade, the same as when I'm looking for this scalp short. I want to be on the lower term time frame, 15 minutes personally for me with Bitcoin, but I will be looking for a breaker structure and I'll be looking to scope it back down. If you look on the hourly, we have a balanced price range on the daily. So we have our BPR, we have an untagged weekly pivot, and we also have this like 1 hour swing low. So again, this could be a level that we react from. We could take out these relative equal highs, tag the R1, drop, break structure. I would look for a scalp short. I would look to run it down to this low and the pivot. That is a potential reversal zone. Obviously, we're inside an imbalance as well. And we're inside a higher term time frame balanced price range. So we could take the low, drop, consolidate, take the low, break structure. I would look for longs. And I would again look to run it up to the yearly pivot or the buy side liquidity resting just above it at 22,800. Yeah, for me that's my plan for the next week or so. Again, if you remember a while back on one of our other streams, in fact it was around about the 23rd of November, whilst price was up here, we gave this as a buy level. We told everybody on our stream, if price leaves these equal highs and retraces to the fair value gap, it's a buy. And as you can see, anybody that bought that was the buy. So hopefully some people made money on that. And again, what we said last week, there are 2 levels I'm looking to be tagged this year. Daily we rally first to give shorts. This was at the start, this was when the pivots were first spawned at the very start of January, when we were still down here. This was what we posted on YouTube and on Twitter and on our Discord. So again, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Until next time, it's me done.